The Ministry of Health, in collaboration with partners, has on Thursday commenced a first nationwide round COVID-19 vaccination campaign. The nationwide campaign, targeting 70% of the population, will run until 20th August 2022 in all regional towns across the country, with permanent teams stationed at the hospital EPI facilities. Speaking at the event, Siddharth Fofana, Program Manager, Expanded Program and Immunization, says the government and partners invested a lot of funds to see the population is vaccinated.
It's important for people to understand that we cannot get rid of this disease without vaccinating about 70 to 80% of the population. That is why by partners are here with us, World Bank is here with us, WHO is here with us, UNICEF is here with us, International Organization for Migration, IOM, and government itself, and some individuals are putting a lot of effort to make sure that we also bring our country to the level of those good countries that have reached almost 80. So this is why basically we are all called here. Government has put in a lot of resources and partners. Now it's for all of you and ourselves to come together, put this message together, and we are able to deliver it to the population. And I think that has been done. We decided to embark on monthly, exercise, 1 week, 10 days. But actually, there has been some little concerns. Now we have picked up again. Initially, we have problems with our strategy. We expect the population to go to the health facilities and get these vaccines. So that has not been very much effective. So we changed strategies. Instead, now we are going into the communities to bring the vaccine to the doorstep of the population. I think that is...
Mamandin Kinte, Senior Vaccination Officer, Ministry of Health, explains the effort by the ministry in ensuring that the population is safe from COVID-19.
For us to fight COVID-19, we need to be vaccinated. And the ministry has done a great effort in ensuring that services are provided to the doorsteps of the recipients, that's the population. So as colleagues in this crusade, especially the media, we also have a key role. Let's ensure from here their information is sent to the population. Once they receive the right information, rightful decisions and choices will be made.
She adds that they want to ensure that the population to come out from the 11 to 20th to receive the vaccines to able the Ministry of Health attain their vision.
We know vaccination started in this country since 10th March 2021 with a grand national launching, and we've vaccinated at least a handful of the population, but still there are challenges. And we want to ensure the population comes out from the 11th to the 20th to receive the vaccine, to enable the Ministry of Health attain its vision of vaccinating the 70% of the population by 31st December 2022.
Sanjali Tarawale, Deputy Director, Directorate of Health Promotion and Education, Ministry of Health, has this to say.
We all understand and we all know how much communication can play in terms of shaping our behavior, in terms of generating the demand for the uptake of certain behaviors such as vaccination. We call you once again to disseminate the information that we are about to share with you to the general population. You've been doing this thing since the outbreak of coronavirus, and we've gone very far, as Mamandi indicated earlier. We've employed several strategies, including vaccination. We started the giving advice, hand washing to avoid handshaking, using handkerchief or when sneezing or coughing, and avoiding social distance. So those are the measures that we've been employing. But as of now, we want to intensify these efforts. And the only way we can do that is vaccination. Vaccination proved to be very effective. We are seeing a reduction in the hospitalization of our patients. But we are also concerned with the fact that testing is coming down, and we want to encourage the general population to continue to do testing.
Ajakande, communication officer at the EPI, says the national coverage of the vaccination is at 18.5% and they want to reach the 70% target by the end of this year.
The national coverage, vaccination coverage stands at 18.5%. And we are saying by December, we are expected to reach 70%. What are we going to do? Or what are we expected to do to reach 70% at this just few months before December? So we have a long way to go. And looking at individual doses, we have people who took at least one dose are almost 452,241 people. You can see in blue, in light blue. In dark blue are people who took at least 2 doses, meaning people who took the 2 doses. They are up to 32,448. And if you look at those who took the booster doses, we are encouraging the elderly and those people who are with condition to go in for the booster. And the booster, we only had 9,823 people. So if you cumulate all these figures, we are at 18.5%, and we are supposed to reach 70%. Just the gap is just too wide. So we need a concerted effort, and we need extra more efforts to see that the population reach vaccinated, we reach the 70%.
The campaign is in fulfillment of the Gambia government's vision of scaling up to the vaccination coverage to 70% of the population by 31st December 2022. Reporting for Kerr Fatou, I am Ramatullah Yao.